We hear the word growth thrown around all the time. Personal growth, financial growth, growth mindset. It sounds great, doesn't it? But let's be honest, most people don't actually want growth. They want comfort, but with better results. And that's a fantasy. Real growth is brutal. It's not a motivational seminar or an inspiring quote. It's a painful process that forces you to confront the absolute truth about yourself. Not the polished version you show the world. Not the highlight reel you post online. I'm talking about the real you, the one that procrastinates. The one that makes excuses, the one that knows exactly what needs to be done, but finds every reason to avoid it. Real growth begins the moment you stop lying to yourself. That critical moment when you finally admit something deeply uncomfortable. You could be doing more. You could be learning more. You could be pushing harder. You could be more disciplined, but you're not. That realization stings. It's supposed to, but it's also incredibly powerful. Because once you see that truth, you can't unsee it. And that's the exact point where transformation begins. Growth isn't just a feeling of inspiration. It's a decision. It's the decision that you refuse to stay the same, that you refuse to accept your current limitations as your final destination. Here's a hard truth. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards execution. There are millions of incredibly talented people who are completely stuck. Why? Because talent without discipline is just wasted potential. Growth requires a specific kind of discipline. It's the kind that shows up when nobody is watching. The kind that keeps you working long after the initial wave of motivation has disappeared. And let's talk about motivation. It's a fair weather friend. It's completely unreliable. It comes and goes based on your mood, how much sleep you got, or what you had for lunch. If you only work when you feel inspired, you will spend most of your life standing completely still. The people who truly grow are the ones who learn to move even when they don't feel like it. They move when they're tired. They move when they're frustrated. They move even after they've failed a few times. They just keep moving because growth is built brick by brick through repetition. You don't get stronger by lifting a weight once. You don't master a skill by practicing it twice. You grow by doing the same difficult things over and over and over again, until they stop being things you do and become part of who you are. And now, for the part that nobody likes to talk about. Growth is lonely. When you start to genuinely improve yourself, you begin to see the world differently. You start noticing things you were blind to before. You notice how often people complain instead of taking action. You notice how many people are content to settle for average. You notice how easy it is for others to make excuses for their inaction. And sometimes, those people are the ones closest to you. Your friends, your coworkers, even your family. This isn't because they're bad people. It's because not everyone is committed to growth. Many people are committed to comfort. And when you start moving in a different direction, they may not understand it. They might question your new habits. They might doubt your new goals. They might even unconsciously try to pull you back to the old version of yourself, the one that was more predictable and comfortable for them. Your change makes them uncomfortable. But real growth requires the courage to keep moving forward anyway, even if it means walking alone for a while. You cannot build a powerful future for yourself if you're constantly returning to the habits and mindsets that kept you small. Growth demands evolution. It's a constant process of replacement. It means replacing weak habits with strong ones, replacing endless distractions with deep focus, replacing paralyzing fear with imperfect action. And this does not happen overnight. We love the idea of overnight success, but it's a myth. Real growth is slow. It's almost boring. It's built through thousands of tiny decisions, repeated day after day. Choosing discipline today when laziness feels easier, choosing to put in the effort tomorrow when you'd rather relax, choosing to take responsibility the next day when it's easier to blame something or someone else. Over time, these small, seemingly insignificant decisions compound. Just like money compounds in an investment account, your effort compounds in your life. A 1% improvement every day might not look like much in the moment, but give it a year, give it 5 years, You won't even recognize the person you used to be. The biggest problem is that most people quit far too early. They try something new for a few weeks. They don't see massive, earth-shattering results, and they just assume it's not working. But growth is happening beneath the surface, long before you can see it. Think of a seed planted in the ground. For a long time, it looks like nothing is happening. But beneath the soil, out of sight, roots are growing, getting stronger, and anchoring themselves. Then one day, finally, a sprout breaks through the surface. The stronger mindset, the better discipline, the improved skills. By the time the world sees the result, the real, hard, invisible work has already been done. Growth rewards patience. It rewards consistency, and it punishes excuses. Excuses are one of the greatest enemies of growth. They sound so harmless at first. I'll start tomorrow. I'm just too busy right now. I'll do it when things calm down a bit. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And before you know it, years have passed. And absolutely nothing has changed. This is why growth requires a sense of urgency. You don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment doesn't exist. You create momentum by acting now. Right now, even if the action is imperfect, even if it's small. Because momentum is a force of nature. Once you start moving forward, progress becomes easier. Your confidence starts to build. Your discipline gets stronger. You start proving something incredibly important to yourself. That you are capable of becoming more than you are today. And once that realization truly sinks in, your standards for yourself begin to change. You stop accepting mediocrity from yourself. You start demanding more effort, more focus, more responsibility. And you don't do it because someone is forcing you to. You do it because you finally understand a fundamental law of life that most people never grasp. Your life will only grow to the level that you grow. It's that simple. Your income grows when the value you provide grows. Your opportunities grow when your skills grow. Your confidence grows when your discipline grows. Everything in your life expands in direct proportion to the person you become. So, if you want a bigger, better life, you must first become a bigger, better person. Stronger mentally, sharper intellectually, more resilient emotionally. Growth is not about a destination of perfection. It's about the journey of becoming better than you were yesterday. One step at a time. One lesson at a time. One uncomfortable challenge at a time. Even when it's hard. Even when it's slow. Even when nobody is clapping for you. Something incredible happens. You build a version of yourself that cannot be easily broken. A version that adapts to challenges instead of collapsing under them. A version that sees obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities to get stronger. That is real growth. Not the trendy kind people talk about on social media. It's the kind that fundamentally transforms who you are from the inside out. And once that transformation happens, there is no going back. Because you realize something profound. Growth isn't just something you pursue. It becomes who you are. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.